welcome back to HWLRADIO.COM. You're here with your main man, Hollywood. And today we got Kodak Black walks out of interview after sexual assault allegations were brought up. And here goes the story. Kodak Black dropped by Hot 97's Ebro in the morning to discuss his music. However, 15 minutes into the interview, his pending sexual assault case was brought up, and Kodak walked out of the interview. Look, man, at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Ebro brings up, looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. Respect to everybody involved in that case. We can't get into details today. We take sexual assault here serious. We can't get into details, but we hope to have you back so that we can have a deeper conversation about that. It's a serious topic. We're hearing these stories a lot. I feel like, then Kodak Black said, I feel like sometimes when niggas like me are going through shit, y'all be entertained. Kodak replies after Ebro notes that he looks uncomfortable. Like, change the subject. Talk about something else. The host then said if there's nothing left to discuss, the interview could be over, and the rapper leaves. Kodak was accused of raping a woman in South Carolina hotel in 2016. At the time, had been locked up in Broward County, Florida, on charges that had included robbery, false imprisonment, and possession of a firearm. He extradited to jail in Florence, South Carolina, and was released in June 2017. His trial is scheduled to begin in April 2019. Then Ebro took to his Twitter Wednesday, December 12th, to speak out about the awkward situation. I was trying to have a balanced convo with Kodak Black and not ignore the serious allegations against him, but also not ask specifics to make his situation worse, he wrote. And he want to get an attitude with me. Nah. Well, I can tell you one thing. I can tell you two things. Ebro in the morning, you've been doing this for a long time. I respect your grind. I respect all that shit, but you knew you was reaching with this one. Because if y'all serious about that shit, then y'all would have turned down an interview with Kodak Black. And you wouldn't have tried to have no balance. You would have been all guns aimed at them in an interview. That's what they do when they don't represent that shit none at all. And secondly, nigga, it's an open fucking case. And the trial don't start till April 19. So you trying to get him some Tekashi work before this nigga go to trial. Because we don't know what the hell's going on. This could be a chick that was mad at him. And, like, man, your pussy ain't worth that. And, because you know how Kodak is and shit. The motherfucker like, okay, my pussy is worth that, bitch. And watch what I'm about to do. I'm pressing charges. So we don't know. So that's why it's best to, you stay out of it until a motherfucker is either convicted or you know for sure what the fuck happened. If anything, you just needed to be talking about his music because all it is right now is allegations. Nobody knows. We don't know if he did it or if he didn't. So that's just my take on it. Like, you could have just avoided the whole fucking interview with him if you felt that hard up about it. Like, you had to talk about it that much. The man already told you I don't want to talk about that shit. You could have just went on with a different interview, but nope, because you false act like you wasn't with the shit. Because like I said, if you was really not with the shit, you wouldn't have accepted anything from Kodak Black. Like, fuck it, you would have did him like you did 6ix9ine. So that's gonna be the show for today. So make sure you go over to HWLRADIO.COM, download the radio station app. Make sure you check out the sponsors page and shit. I'm out.